Hey, it's Scott Young here. I hope you're doing really well. And if you're watching this video, you're probably looking to learn about how to do affiliate marketing without a following or having an audience already. Well, I want to tell you today about my journey on this as well. But before I jump into it, just want to let you know about my number one recommendation right now for making money online. I'm going to drop a link right below this video in the description, and you're welcome to check it out and see what you think. Well, I started with zero followers as well, zero audience when I got started in this business. And in fact, I had very little confidence that I could succeed because all I saw out there were the superstar YouTubers that were, doing great videos, very polished. And I just thought, how could I ever get there and have a following like that? But the reality is that all those people started somewhere. I'd go on some of these superhero YouTube channels and I'd scroll down to some of their older videos and they were actually kind of terrible. So they all started somewhere as well. The other reality is that each individual has a unique sales and marketing approach. And the analogy that I was given one day is that if you were in a large audience trying to sell something and you had Tony Robbins who gave a presentation, a pitch trying to sell something, and then next you got up and you made a presentation trying to sell something. Now, granted, Tony Robbins probably going to sell a lot more than you do, but the reality is that some of the people in the audience are going to buy from you because you are you. They might not like Tony Robbins. They might not like his voice, his look, or anything, but they're going to like what you look like, what you sound like. So even up against some of the greatest, you still will make sales because you are you and people are going to like you for who you are. So to get a following, the number one thing you need to do is to start developing real estate on the internet. Now, what do I mean by real estate? What I mean is by developing content and assets that are out on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere that you're desiring to build a following or an audience, you need to be putting valuable pieces of content out there on those platforms. Each one of those pieces of content, let's say it's a YouTube video, that is a piece of real estate on that platform. And over time, as you make more and more content pieces, you're building up your real estate empire on that platform. And then over time, you'll start to rank in that platform. And those pieces of real estate, those assets will become more and more valuable as they work for you day and night, as they're suggested to people in their feed or in the recommended videos and so on and so forth. And you'll get more and more views, and that kind of snowballs into this great traffic source. So the key here of developing real estate on one of these platforms is to consistently post valuable content to these platforms. So the algorithms of these platforms are such that you need to be posting probably 20, 30, or 50 pieces of content before their algorithms really start to pick up on you and realize, hey, this is a serious content provider who's putting out some good stuff. I mean, they're not really paying attention to the onesie twosie type of person out there who's just, putting up one thing every couple of weeks or whatnot. But these algorithms pay attention to the real producers on their platform, because that's really what these platforms are about, is providing good content to their users. So, the algorithms pick up on a good content provider. So after you've got about, let's say 50 or even 100 pieces of content, you should start to see a really good traffic flow from that source into, let's say, your sales funnel that you've developed for this. The reality is that almost no one follows through and makes that much content. Most people give up after the first few pieces. They're not seeing the traffic come through and they just give up. So if you are able to put in the work to get 20, 30, 50 pieces of content on your preferred platform, you've really set yourself apart from all the other people out there. And these platforms are going to wake up and they're going to notice you. Now, granted, this needs to be valuable information. You need to be teaching one or two things in each video or in each post so that people are actually getting some value and learning from you in this. So, for example, let's say in the weight loss niche, let's say you want to teach one or two things about weight loss, or maybe a motivational quote or something like that that's going to give people just a little bit of value. You don't need to give them a whole course on weight loss. Just give them one or two examples, and you load that up maybe once a day or once every other day, and you start to build up that real estate on that platform, and that's going to translate into a following. So in anticipation of that following that you're going to be attracting with your content, you need to think about monetizing that traffic right from the start. You don't want to think about it later down the road, because in your videos and in your content, you want to be talking about the product that you're promoting. So you're going to want to include the links to your affiliate offer in these content pieces that you're putting together. And you want to just mention these casually in a blog post or in the video. You don't want to hard sell anyone. You just want to, make a no pressure appeal to them. If they want to check out the product that you're promoting, they can go ahead and do that. But what you're going to want to do in anticipation of this great following that you will produce and you will get if you put this content out there consistently, you want to build a sales funnel. So a sales funnel is something that you can capture your followers' email and you can market to them, and you can make your recommendations of your affiliate products to these followers if you have their email address. I mean, you could always do this just via social media, but when you have their email address, you could then make consistent appeals to them, provide more consistent valuable offers directly to their inbox, which is proven to have super high conversion rates. So you really need to think about this holistically right from the start. It's not just about, well, I'll make a bunch of videos and then I'm going to put together a sales funnel. You should try to kind of get it all together from the start with faith and confidence, knowing that your following will come if you're building out this real estate online. So I hope that makes sense. I hope some of these things are clicking for you, and that you could totally succeed if you do what 95% of everybody else is not willing to do, which is to put in the consistent work to get to that point where you've got enough real estate on your platform to start driving the leads and the sales. All right, I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up down below if you liked it, or hit me up in the comments if you got a question. And again, I'm going to drop a link below this video for my #1 recommendation, how to make money online right now. And check it out. No pressure. See what you think of it. All right, appreciate it.